Hi all, this is Nefla, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Logistics Management, St. Albert's College Autonomous, Ernakulam. Today we will have a small briefing on the topic Objectives of Financial Management. Before entering into the objectives, we should know what is finance. Finance is the lifeblood of business. It is the controlling nerve center of our economic activities. Without finance, a business cannot nurture its activities. So, according to Khan and Jain, finance is defined as the art and science of managing money. Then finance can be studied under two perspectives. Number one, finance as a discipline, and number two, finance as a resource. As a discipline, finance means it is the all means and the all requirements, receipts, and how individuals, government, and the companies manage the flow of money. Then second point is finance as a resource. Here it means the monetary means of controlling and financing the assets. Next we move on to the types of finance. Mainly there are two types of finance, that is private finance and public finance. Private finance can again be subclassified into three: business finance, then personal finance, and finance of non-profit organizations. And the second classification is public finance. And this public finance is classified into government, state government, central government, and semi-government. And the private finance. The private finance deals with the requirements, receipts, and disbursements of cash, that is for business organizations, private individuals, and other organizations. Coming to the public finance, it deals with the requirements, receipts, and disbursements of cash in case of government institutions and the limited companies. Next is the financial management. Financial management means it is a management activity which plans and controls the money in a business. According to Solomon, financial management is concerned with the efficient use of an economic resource, namely capital funds. Then next we move on to the objectives of financial management. Basically, there are two objectives of financial management. Number one is profit maximization and number two is wealth maximization. First, we move on to the profit maximization objective. As we all know, profit is the basic aim of a business. We should earn maximum profit to continue our business operations. So, every business should aim at increasing their profits to an extreme level. So, the arguments in favor of profit maximization are: number one, profit is the barometer for measuring the efficiency of an organization. Then second argument in favor of profit maximization is it acts as a protection against risk. If any unfavorable situation arises, the profit will act as a yardstick against the risk of the company. Third point is it is the main source of finance for the growth of the business. If a business wants to expand or modernize, it needs profit. Fourth point, social welfare can be achieved. Here it means corporate social responsibility. If a company wants to give something to the society, it needs profit. Last point is attracts investors. Profit will attract investors by investing into the company which having maximum profit. These are the arguments in favor of profit maximization. The next is the criticisms against this objective, that is profit maximization objective. The first criticism is the term profit is vague. That means it is unclear. Here it does not clearly specify what does the profit means, whether it is a before tax profit or an after tax profit. So the term profit is vague. Second point is it ignores time value of money. Time value of money means the money a rupee earned today is more valuable than a rupee earned tomorrow. So here it does not consider the time value of money. Then third point is it ignores risk factor. The profit maximization objective completely ignores the risk factor. Fourth point is dividend policy. Here the company always aims at increasing their profit, so they will not distribute their dividend to the shareholders as dividend. They will follow a strict dividend policy. Then fifth one is attracts competition. So if the profit is maximized, it will attract competitors. There is no entry of the competitors. will be urged. The last point is leads to exploiting consumers and employees. Maximizing profit will lead to exploiting the consumers and workers. Workers have to work for overtime, etc. These are the criticisms of profit maximization objective. Then next we move on to the wealth maximization objective. Here, the aim of an organization or the aim of the financial management is to maximize the shareholders' wealth. Shareholders' wealth means increasing the market price of the shares in the long run. So there are certain arguments in favor of wealth maximization. Point number 1 is it is consistent with the objective of owners' economic welfare. That means the shareholders' economic achievement is given maximum importance in this concept. Second point is it protects the interest of all stakeholders. Stakeholders are the parties interested in the business. So here, this objective takes into consideration the interest of different parties, maybe the government, the employees, the consumers, etc. Third point is it ensures long-term growth and survival of the company. If the company's market price is increased, it will lead to the growth of the company, also the survival of the company. Next point is it considers risk factor and time value of money. Fifth point is it guides the management in framing a suitable dividend policy. That means the company will provide dividend to the shareholders on a rational basis. Last point is effective utilization of resources. Resources of the company will be utilized to the optimum level. No wastage will be there. Last, we move on to the criticisms of wealth maximization objective. First point is it is not descriptive of what the firms actually do. The company is what is the company is doing. That is not describing according to this objective. Second point is difference of opinion. Managers and the owners will have a difference of opinion in case of wealth maximization. Whether they are deciding shareholders' wealth or the company's wealth. That will be the difference of opinion. Next point is not socially desirable. That means the corporate social responsibility is not effectively done in case of wealth maximization objective. Next point is face difficulties when ownership and management are separated. These are the different criticisms against the wealth maximization objective. I hope you all understand the topic. Thank you.